before I start, I would like to dedicate this speech to my best friend, my mother. I wouldn't be the person that I am today without her, and I pray that someday that my future wife will be the mother that she is, because that is who I model women after. She is everything that I could dream for a mother, and I just want to thank you for that, Mom. I love you. Aim at heaven and you will get earth thrown in. Aim at earth and you get neither. This quote by C.S. Lewis has changed my life, and it has challenged me in one area: courage. In 1 Chronicles chapter 11, the story of Benaiah is told. He's an extremely famous Bible character. Not a lot of people know of him. But in verse 22 it says of Benaiah, one time on a snowy day, he chased a lion down into a pit and killed it. And that's courage. Now, I'm sure you're wondering how this ties in with the generic, heartwarming, tear-jerking baccalaureate speech, but I think that there's a great parallel to be drawn here. You see, Benaiah must have felt out of his comfort zone when he chased that lion down. I'm sure that any of us would have turned and ran if we were in that position, but not Benaiah. He defied the odds, he did what was considered foolish and probably impossible, and he chased the lion. Now, the Bible doesn't give us much of an in-depth character analysis of Benaiah. I doubt he was a superhero. But if I had to guess, he was probably the Bear Grylls or Chuck Norris of his time. He was a pretty fit guy, but he was still human. And most humans would require an insane amount of courage to chase a lion into its home territory and to kill it. He probably had some prep time. He probably had a lot of practice before he could have ever done something like this. But nothing could prepare him for the uncertainty and the fear of lion chasing. After all, the danger of lion chasing is the unpredictability of it all. But the reward must have been so great. See, not long after this happened, he was rewarded with becoming David's personal bodyguard. What an awesome occupation. See, what must have seemed like such a crazy sacrifice paid off when he got one of the coolest jobs in history. As David's bodyguard, he also got to be commander of the elite group of warriors known as the 30. Together, they conquered many kingdoms and they achieved great, great victories. And who knows, maybe all of that happened because Benaiah was able to put lion chaser on his resume. Because when you embrace your fear, when you cover it in courage, and when you start chasing lions, the payoff will be completely worth it in the end. Benaiah shot for something that was way out of his reach, and when he did, he received something that must have been better than he ever dreamed. Benaiah stepped out in the snow, and he became a lion chaser. As your fellow classmate, I think I'm probably on the same page as most of you whenever I say this. We made it. We've had such a blast sharing the majority of our lives together. I'll never forget the random debates and grade competitions that I had with Michael Walton, which happened quite often. I'll never forget Dancing When We Want To with Austin Bedrew and Jacob Kettner and the rest of Coach Park's class. I'll never forget destroying Vertus Lee Williams IV and Jonathan Wilson in our World War III simulation in sociology. Still sorry about that, guys. And I'll definitely never forget Swim Trunks Friday. See, but the thing is, all of this is our safe place. I mean, sure, we've had to step out in courage before, but this new voyage that we are embarking on will require an immense amount of boldness. Friends, we've had our prep time. We've spent the past 12 years in the comfort of our own homes and in this safe house among our own friends in our school. I'll never forget the memories we've made, but now it's time. Wherever we go, we're moving into a new, uncharted chapter of life. And it's going to be scary, that's for sure. But I think Mark Twain said it best whenever he said this: courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. It's time to embrace that fear and turn it into courage, whether we choose college, work, military, or any other endeavor in life. Classmates, the past 12 years have been great. You have all blessed me, and I'm so thankful for every one of you. I can't wait to see where God is going to take every one of us all, each on our own paths of life. If I could, I would name every single one of you and tell you what a great blessing it has been to share these moments with you. But now it is time to step out of our comfort zones and head out into the snow. It might be scary, but it will be worth it. Class of 2012, it's time to chase some lions. Thank you.